You are watching Liberty Online TV.
I deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Kelly Talat. And Falona, all know say you suppose a need for check out Liberty TV Online on every platform if you want to get the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter, AA Komba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because our we are going to check out Liberty Online TV on all social media platforms. And if you want to get the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys, this night you got Aminish. I dey follow Liberty Online TV, and I want you to follow Liberty Online TV. Now Facebook, now YouTube, and all other social media platforms.
My name is Lida Howard Tombo, Team Bikenda Mama, and the winner of House of Star reality TV show season 1. I am right at Liberty TV, and I'm encouraging every Sierra Leoneans and every other nationality to always watch the Liberty TV. It's an online TV, and I'm encouraging you also go and follow their page on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and then you can get the best out of Liberty TV.
Hey guys, what's up? This is incredible JJ, Mr. Hodos J. Shout out to Liberty Online TV. Follow them on all social media platforms. Hodos J.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Breakfast Show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. We're then on Facebook, we're then on YouTube, and we also then on our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this Friday morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And me na Mabel Kaba. Good morning. Today is Friday, the 22nd of March, 2024. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, we theme na fashion. Also, we continue for look at mandem na the clothing industry.
Well, today, last week, if you remember, we start for look at the Sierra Leone clothing industry. Also, we pay focus on the mandem where they do very well for ensure say them promote the Sierra Leonean brand through their craft, through the work within they do for ensure say then design and make fine clothes them where they showcase the Sierra Leone clothing industry. Last week, we celebrate one party Monday. We don't do very well into that industry day. And this morning again, now a pleasure for get one of the big name them when we talk about the fashion industry, fashion designing, and people them. We don't showcase the Sierra Leonean brand. We get the person at the studio this morning, and this is no less a person, but possibly we una know for Hudson. Anybody where they into the Sierra Leonean clothing industry go no say this is a household name. Good morning, Hudson, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show. My pleasure for get here this morning.
Thank you very much, Khadija. Good morning to you.
All right. Well, this na one party people them na salon we start from a very humble beginning and they like today for they celebrate Sierra Leonean them, whether in just say then they showcase the Sierra Leonean brand both nationally and internationally. Now one of the name then this way they make their own effort for ensure say they showcase their talents and crafts them. Well, Liberty Online TV now so we they promote we own local talents them na salon through with different shows them where we can create for ensure say we showcase some of the brands them and some of the big name them way don't they thrive. We continue with the breakfast show. Not forget say we also do on YouTube. Now for going on the YouTube channel we get different contents than the way they put on that channel day. Go subscribe to the channel and press your post notification bell on so that anytime we post a new content you gonna say Liberty Online TV don't dish out something very interesting for you.
All right, so they go first na court before we can talk to the studio guests as we they follow up on the treason trial where they carry on a courts. Yesterday we still saw one witness na the court martial trial, Inspector Mohammed Jusu, being talked before the judge advocate Mageba na High Court number 2, say the CCTV footage them where they get from the Pademba Road prison. They see some accused people them when a Staff Sergeant Abu Dauda, Staff Sergeant Idrissa Kalon, and Lance Corporal Leka. Then be all RPG and AK-47. Well, follow we know how this particular court-martial trial only carry on. For give the updates, we go join with reporter Ramatu Kamara.
Thursday, March 21 this year, the witness inside the court-martial trial, Inspector Mohammed Jusu, appeared by the judge advocate Mageba na High Court number 2 for Gogi's statement from the CCTV footage where they get during the November 26 failed coup attack. During the trial, the state prosecutor JAKCC called the witness and asked him if a member where him be testifying a court say then be give flash drive. The witness say yes. The prosecutor show him the picture them and ask him if a member they picture them and if na the screenshots them where it be take from the CCTV footage. If he involved the November 26 failed coup attack, the witness say yes. When be try for show him, the defense lawyer Adi Macaulay object say waiting then get and waiting then come with na court not to the same because their own picture na black and white and waiting then show the court na colored. They know they even see the people they find because the picture blur. JAKCC reply say, then give the defense counsel the waiting they want for counsel na court. The judge advocate Mageba overruled the objection. Then we later projects the picture them na court. The prosecutor asked the witness say, the picture where in get when I exhibit AB 44 where show some accused them. If they analyze them, the witness say yes. And where them be they investigate, ask staff then help them for identify some of the accused them where they are the CCTV footage. And they identify them as Staff Sergeant Abu Dauda and Staff Sergeant Idrissa Kalon. The prosecutor show them back other picture when I exhibit ABW14 when a screenshot from the CCTV footage. And the witness say when they analyze them, na Staff Sergeant Idrissa Kalon and Abu Dauda then see the November 26 and the time na be 8:13 a.m. Prosecutor give them back other picture when I exhibit ABW17 from the CCTV footage and the witness say when they analyze them, na Staff Sergeant Idrissa Kalon and Staff Sergeant Abu Dauda dressed in military uniform and then get RPG and AK-47 weapon. In continue say, during the analysis where they be do from the footage, they also see Lance Corporal Leka November 26 last year around 8:20 a.m. The prosecutor showed the witness back other picture when I exhibit ABR 1-22 and the witness say during the investigation they found out say some accused them when a Staff Sergeant Idrissa Kalon, Corporal Abubakar Kouma, Staff Sergeant Albert Bassi Conte and Lance Corporal Maliki Musa. They be then a participate in oath the Meresiman for go tama them body against any gunshots. The picture when I exhibit ABR 20 now one document from the WhatsApp conversation between the number where the accused Edward Kouma been posted to and outside the ammunition container then day. And they also play the voice message in a court where Edward Kouma be they give to the first accused Amadou Koita Makalo where they undergo treason. And the audio where them start for play am na court, the accused we call Koita as Supremo and talk say the cell outside one for pass checkpoints then day. The judge advocate Mageba adjourned the matter to Monday, March 25 this year because the number 15 accused complained say in Bele the Arts. The state prosecutor them na JAKCC, P.A. Williams, Y.S. Kouma, Lieutenant Colonel M.A. Seri, Colonel MBS Kouma, Captain YB Kamara, and other one them. The defense lawyer then Adi Macaulay, Ibrahim Kamara, IA Kamara, I Bangura, MK Dauda, H. Tula, and other one them. For Liberty Online TV, Ramato Kamara, the report.
All right, so welcome back. It's still a Waji Breakfast Show, and members, yourself for the Waji Show can drop your comments in the comment section. And today na the program where they can't talk about man them na the clothing industry. But quickly, let me just give you an update. If you be done to follow Liberty Online TV regarding the saga where the University of Sierra Leone been get with the Ministry of Tertiary and Higher Education, one pan the civil society organization them will be the follow up this issue where Liberty Online TV be done the host from time to time. Na Chadi we been give ultimatum to the ministry and government for reverse the decision them we one pan them na been for reinstate the university courts where the ministry been dissolved. And according to Chadi, they be give 14 days ultimatum for the government reverse the decision and the way they be make na the University of Sierra Leone. Then say if they not do then being get for stage a protest outside them for go na the ministry tin up there for some hours them for let them know say then they satisfied with some decision them where the ministry be make. Well, from that same day to now, the 25th of March, now for being be the time them for stage this particular peaceful protest. But updates we they get this morning, now for let we confirm whether or not this protest go get for right, because we hear say police no give clearance to Chadi for do this particular protest we they want for do on the 25th of March. On the line now, we get the chief executive for Chadi, Wayna Abdul Fatoma. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Liberty.
University of Sierra Leone and that of the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education. And this being said, according to the Ministry and the University PRO, then talks say they don't resolve the outstanding issues them. But Chadi been still believe say issues then they way legally then go against the law where the ministry been take certain decisions them. And when I be don't give ultimatum to them for reverse then decision then they or when I be supposed for stage a protest. As the 25th of March they draw closer, just give a quick update on waiting at the development towards this particular ultimatum where when I been give.
It's sad that the PRO for the university say they don't resolve some of the things because the key underlining issue now the illegal appointment of acting caretaker at the university, and also the illegal way where the ministry go for dissolved the university court. And if you they organize matriculation with somebody way according to law, you not supposed to be the acting chancellor or principal of the university, that alone are a recipe for chaos. But then they look oversight that one day. The government and the university don't make effort, but all of the effort then they not in at the right place at the moment. They're aware of that, they quite know that. And you know, the very day where they installed the new chancellor where they appoint the paramount chief woman, you see that say they put out the government of Sierra Leone through the Ministry of Communication Information, put out a message that Andrew and Facebook say everything done restore, and even they see even the university spokesman they tell the people of the country say the court not in function. But however, they don't get a date for matriculation. You know, FBC, IPAM, they don't go through that. And with the student, they don't get dates for exam. Graduation dates don't come out, even though Momo be telling us said it's 16, 17, 18. But now the real information will come out from the 20 something April. But these are still good moves because what will the campaign for now for ensure that say the backlog we caused by the leadership crisis, they're all clear. But then we ultimatums they elapsed today, the 22nd, where government agree for reinstate the court. We began one intention for demonstrate on Monday, the 25th, within the hours of 9 o'clock in the morning to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We don't get a series of meetings with the Sierra Leone police. We don't exchange letters. We don't meet with the hierarchy. We don't meet with senior government officials. And the police right we yesterday say they will give the go ahead of restraint. And we see that they, as always, a very lazy tactics on the government inside, covering up under national security for ensure that citizens they not enjoy them full right. Now the very police this week in the talk say they no one faceless protest. They want people them for write them letter and let people they engage them, then sit down plan so then go give. Now we don't write them. We specify the number of people that we go there. We give it time. We give it location, and we request for police coverage because the law say for notify. So we notify them, and also request for police coverage. But now they say they cannot cover the thing, and then as per law, the police IG get right in the opinion for let it disallow or allow any notification within directorate. So as a institution where they promote law and human rights, we go respect the instruction where the police give that say they not give it the go ahead, and we be get other option on the card when for go to court for a judicial review. We they work on that case. They put all we document and together, and very soon we will also inform the general public when we file.
The meetings where una be done they get with the ministry where they represent government in this issue. According to them, they don't resolve them and they don't move on. The university activity calendars them all they go as planned according to them. You think say the concerns them where Chadi gets, any of them authority are they take them serious?
All of the concerns that we get on the table, the government take them very seriously. Like I tell you, we don't meet with the national security sector leaders them, and if they not be ever taken serious or concerned, they not ever they invite we for meeting and not to one meeting or several meetings, and we meet with no other senior government officials, and but the seriousness from the government union side, then not to Chadi, they not take serious, they not take the people of this country serious, and then things say them for disrespect laws of this country and then for disregard citizens of this country. Because when something illegal behind the unfortunate situation is that behind the scene you get a lot of government officials where they say the action of the ministry is wrong, and the action where the ministry take embarrass the government, but then shamefully not able for come publicly for say similar thing where then they say behind the scene and try for fix the right thing. So if you read we press release we pull last night, we say if the government of Australia not able for hold officials accountable, we go able hold them accountable. So meaning you get a lot of people we then at this country we disagree with such a blatant, illegal, activity by government and disregarding state laws. So basically, not Chadi, because now you see, then they're in a rush for put up a lot of effort and continue doing the wrong thing. So if they not be treat Chadi requests very serious, they're not for done they in a rush, for they do things and way they outside of the way. I mean, just imagine the money we then pay within 48 hours. The money where them pay, even they're not able to meet all the demand. Now only 3 demand they're able to meet for the lecturers that we've been doing on strike. We will also get this real issue where be a multiple pressure on the state. So they pay up to within 48 hours and pay 69 billion. And that's enormous. A country will not get money, be need for going to strong negotiation within them and the lecturers, and if not for pay bulk, but for pay half, in trenches. Um, but because they're not under pressure, they keep doing things and they not get control over, and they continue embarrassing this country and continue for threatening this country economy.
And states from the letter where they send to Unasana because of security reasons, and you don't state say una they take the other option for gonna court. The people way involved in this saga when at the University of Sierra Leone and that of the ministry, then according to them they are okay now and they don't move on. Waiting Charlie one prove beyond this for take this matter go court where the 2 parties them way involved say then don't move on.
The university can say that, now the spokesman said that currently when this issue comes, you get a very split university. You get the one the way they for the rule of law, and you get the one the way they against the rule of law. And we they stand with the one the way they for the rule of law, and we know they listen to the one the way they against the rule of law. So waiting they be, they go for judicial review, and judicial review very straightforward. When you go to court, the judge get only one mandate for look into if the action done within the law, not to how the person do am, if he do am for right reason or he do am for wrong reasons. So a very straightforward. So when we go to court with the judicial review and the judge will sit down there, he only get one obligations, like where you get criminal matter or other matters, the judge get 2 responsibility. I mean, look into the fact and look into the law. So in judicial review, the judge will look into if the action we done is done within the law. So if the court intel will say the ministry action done within the law, then we all move on. If not act within the law, then we all move on as well. Then the things that we need for be correct is correct. The state institutions, public leaders, they're all for be held accountable. We all already run public institution. We should be held accountable. So if them feel say then go clap their hand and turn them back away from these illegal activities within the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education and the University of Sierra Leone, no, not all Sierra Leoneans. So what we want for proof? We want for proof that say if the minister and the Ministry of all action towards the University of Sierra Leone, if they act within the law, for let the permanent secretary write and quote say pursuant to at section 8(5), indoor appoint an acting chancellor if that day within the law. For let the same permanent secretary write say upon instruction by the minister, then don't dissolve the university court immediately, referencing TEC Act section 7 and 2F. If a right say when the director go say, they use section 62 of the constitution because the university in a department under the supervision, so then get the power. So when they look at all the legal provisions the way they don't cite, and we go to under with judicial review with other precedent them, if that one they really give them the authority. So let the court and the judge tell we that, then we are fine, we are okay.
The one them way be they stand with Chadi for this particular issue, especially for the protest where they expect say una go get for do on Monday, we're not going for hold again. Whose message they left with them?
For let them just remain law abiding and let them remain, as a peaceful citizen, and let them know say the government is still for suppress the freedom of expression, the right to legal gathering, the right to protest, under a disguise of national security. But then they see if a president or any of his family member or any government official, vice president, they get gathering or politicking, even over the amount we call when at 600, there will be more than 2,000 to 10,000. People ever express it and get security constraint. But because this thing go against the government's interest, definitely you see a police will apply a regime pattern for ensure that the issues and they not go out, so citizens cannot voice, their grievance against the state in a protest manner. No, it's not acceptable. They're not a tolerator. So this action continually stamp on that attitude that government not ready for compromise anything, when a protest against the bad policies, against the illegal actions within they do against citizens. So always they tell people, remain law abiding and use the right channel for address your grievance at this country.
Chief Executive for Chadi, they give updates regarding the ultimatum where they been given to governments for reverse decision then where the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education be making at the University of Sierra Leone. Well, the ultimatum done today, but they expect say them before do a peaceful protest at the ministry on Monday coming if the ministry not be reversed then decision here. But according to Ram, all the consultation and meetings them when they get with the security apparatus them, especially that of the police, and be replied and say because of national security, they not for go ahead with this particular protest. And according to Ram, then they take the matter now gonna court when I be the second option where they been get na the card. The program will still watch, now the Liberty Breakfast Show. We will continue for bringing you updates on this and plenty other issues then.
All right, we'll try for reach out to the head of media for the Salon Police before we be the interview the chief executive for Chadi, where states in position say the police refuse for getting clearance, let them do them peaceful protests when they be done state say they go do on Monday when at the 25th of March before the Ministry of Tertiary and Higher Education. But according to Mr. Fatoma, he said the police refused them and that now a tactics for suppress freedom of expression. We try for call the head of police media for get their own side, but we're not able to get it on the phone. But hopefully before the program end, we will get the head of police media, like can give the reason that we make them refuse Chadi the permission for let them do a peaceful protest in front of the Ministry of Tertiary and Higher Education. We continue with the breakfast show. In case you just the watch we, don't forget for share the program so that more people go join the conversation this morning. As we tell on earlier, today we continue with the clothing industry. Last week we start for Bring Man them, where they do very well for showcase Sierra Leonean brand them. And this morning again at the studio earlier, I've been introduced to Hudson Sise. Okay, sorry, Hudson Martin, where na a fashion designer. It go way back. Now one of the name then this, if we talk about clothing industry, fashion designing, na salon. Now one of the people in this way done in the industry for a very long time. Today, this morning, we'll get into the studio where they can talk everything about the Sierra Leonean brand, everything about fashion. So if you say na person way na a fashion loving person, make sure say you stay with me at the program. We get more interesting stories them at the program, but drop your message, your comments, your concern, anything we want for know today about Hudson. It will tell you inside the program. Quick, when they come now to you, let we look way back to tame them way. Not everybody will appreciate the Sierra Leonean brand. And up to this time, I should say a lot of people confused when they talk about Sierra Leonean brand. The only way people go able align to Nadigara, but there's much more to Sierra Leonean clothing. Let we first start for talk about Hudson as a very young man. Those days, what inspire you? Say me, I want to be a fashion designer. I want to begin sew. I want to begin sketch, design them. And this is what I want to do as a career.
Well, good morning once more. Literally, I was raised, my granny bring me up, and my granny be the soul, who be the live na McKinney. So, I don't ever think say fashion designing will be a career path for me, but because of the fact, say, the only person in my life who I look up to then is the day, that be my granny, and she was into this business of sewing, though not for commercial purposes, clothes that we can wear and clothes that we sell with the wear. So because of the love I began for her, I was very close to her. I be they watch every step they make, whatever they do, I always they learn from. Not just about sewing, but I also figure out my brand as a lifestyle kind of business. I know how to cook, I know how to take care of homes, I know how to put furniture together, and I also know how to design clothes. Not necessarily like the African type of clothes, because when they talk about African fashion designers, you always think about the Gara or the Ankara or the Brilliant type of things. No. The quinta I put on, so it's locally made by me with the European type of fabric, from viscoses to me top. I tailored it myself. So literally, it doesn't mean that we are in Africa and we have to do specifically African type of clothes. We do all sorts of dresses. I also tag my brand as the European chic kind of African tailored pieces. So mainly, my inspiration drawn from my granny, because it is so, but I get the final conclusion about my fashion when I get to Fobe College. During the annual Mr. and Miss, no, by the way, we don't have Mr. and Miss FBC, it's just Miss FBC. Normally, he gets award ceremony, we can follow the pageant. People not be taken serious, but it's kind of serious because they go nominate you and ask the university for cast the vote. So they go nominate you at 6, 7, and they ask the university for vote. Who them get the highest vote, and they can award them publicly during the crowning of Miss Fobe College. So I happened for win this platform in college. By then, I know it is so, but I be know how for dress. I be know how for appear for each and every day for lectures, and I don't even get the fact say people are watching me and they are understanding my steps. So they through the list of best dressed male, and I happened for win the award. So by then I begin to consider the fact say this must be a calling for me where I need to pay attention to, and I take it from there and I start for tailor some pieces.
So during them days to now, how you go able for identify your brand? Like if somebody see this particular piece where you wear, so they able know say this gets a touch of Hudson.
Well, for me back then, my signature fabric was the spandex kind of fabric. Everybody that knows me can talk say Hudson includes them when you wear them. You don't need any alterations. But why specifically as I venture into the spandex fabric, which we call stretch? Now because I didn't go to a fashion school, if I should confess, but it's in me, and I be the struggle with measurement issues. And you know the African women have voluptuous kind of body, and it's very hard for you able to get them from the bust to the shape to the hips without the clothes nor the ruffle along the line. So, but when you use the stretch fabric, it cinches your shape very well, and in terms of like where you have mistakes with the measurement, since the fabric stretches, you're able to get the fabric well positioned at the client's in body. But one of my signature looks where everybody know me for, now like the oversized kind of tops. Why I design the oversized kind of tops is because most of the time we don't have the kind of food we need to eat for us to keep ourselves well shaped enough. So many people they get problem with me belly, why I go wear this clothes and so me belly go team up and I can say don't worry. I know how to take the measurement for African women. I know how to take measurement for the white people. So the African woman, most of the time, we get something they call the empire shape length, which is just underneath your bust. If you got the shape from underneath the bust, it hides most of your flaws. So with the oversized kind of top, like baggy tops, it flows from the bottom and it falls slightly over your shape. It hides so much of your flaws. So people that know me know say Hudson get this kind of signature look, and I love voluptuous sleeves, dramatic sleeves. I don't do too much revealing kind of clothes, but my sleeves and my oversized tops with a slick bottom, that's what everybody know me for.
Well, some of you fellow man them waiting in the clothing industry, then they get involved only maybe for sketch or for supervise, but they own the business. For you, you fully involved, or you self just a supervise? You the sew as well?
Well, literally, I know they sew. Every designer design clothes, and then you have the tailors for execute them. So, but for me on kids, I supervise everything. I supervise the cutting, I supervise the tailoring, and I do my finishing, which is to get for deal with like the embellishment, the fixing of the zips, and fixing of buttons, you know, so like doing customized pieces. All that is done by me. I know they sit down at my corner and they watch the workman, they do anything as they like. I am always with them. From Sundays to Monday, we work throughout the week.
In terms of the one them way you they cater for, now you they provide everything from the kind material, because some tailor, if you get certain material, they you show style, they go tell you see this material we bring, now they work with the kind of style where you want. You own fashion industry. Now you they provide, or they can bring come and you advise within product?
Well, it comes in two ways. You know, we say you go just stick to what you want. You always get to be diversify. Where did you do fashion? Some people literally like the kind of fabric we didn't like. Some person don't get fabric for ages. Sometimes they give them during a wedding. Some man has some way he gets from his parents. Somebody gets something from his lover. So you not go dispute the fact, say you not go swam for them. Because we are all in the business of making money. So we can take fabric from the customers and we design them to we own specifications. And literally most of my custom-made pieces, I source everything. And that is a little bit so expensive for the customers. So I can prefer you go out there, get all your fabric, and you just pay me for designer and tailor them for you. But if you want to get exquisite kind of design, it is more advisable that we source all the fabric.
Sometimes sourcing the fabric can be very difficult. We look at the technical aspect of it might be say the fabric where me they go source, not to the right fabric for the design where I want for make. In that case, then how you can advise your client them, you they guide them on the kind of fabric in terms of texture, how you get for lap or lay down na the client in body where the final look good on coming.
Exactly. In fact, so many people
Myself not designer.
Okay.
Yeah, just kidding.
In fact, so many people they can tell me say, me, I know like for go to Hudson. Because I go to Hudson, I went to Hudson once, now they give me. I am very fussy about that. I'm very, very fussy about the kind of fabric you buy. Because since Sierra Leone is a low income kind of country, most of the high-end fabrics that we out there, because we know they produce we own fabric.
Yeah.
Most of the high-end fabrics that we out there can tend to be too expensive. So even the vendors, the way we can buy from, where they go buy the fabric out of the country, can hesitate for buy high quality fabric because they go say, oh, this work out in a salon, it will take ages for let it sell, and I need to make a turnover at the end of my business tenure. So literally, it can be very difficult when somebody don't count in fabric and you discard the fabric. But me, I did do one because I like to be represented in the way I want to look out there in the public. So, and every true designer, when you go to the public with every true designer's piece, they don't ask you, the question they will ask you, oh, who are you wearing? You said, I'm wearing Hudson Martins. Hudson Martin needs to show on the dress you wear. So if you get horrible fabric, which I can normally say this fabric is horrible, or I can tell my client, I can either advise you, go so side and get fabric from this person. Because we know certain people they count very peculiar fabric. Then we can say go so side if you want lasso for you. This person can get much of the fabric that we elect for work with. So we can advise. You understand? If you insist say you want that particular fabric for be sewn, normally some fabric that I don't sew. I know they sew them at all, and they reject them outrightly.
So in them cases, then they, for example, me as a client, I bring to you fabric, say, Hudson, I need you for do a piece for so occasion. Then you want for tell me, say, oh, Khadija, I don't think it's something that I want to do. How you can put them in a way that your client not will feel bad?
Well, we first of all ask where you buy. For me, where did you get this fabric from? It's a get a so sign. Then because one of the fabric I hate the most, the fabric where they fall off. You get some fabric, they get one common lace that they call sugar lace. This sugar lace, even when you they sew them, it they mess you up totally. And even when you they wear them, it they left all over your skin. You go in a public place, you sit down, and they left na the seat. So I can tell them, say, I say this fabric line not like by you. If you go with this fabric in the street, you go dirty people a place. You go dirty your car. I don't think say you go look at that kind. You go let forget that kind of feeling. I say I think change them. They get some fabric them way they left na your skin like the ink. You know it left na your skin like the kind lippy fabric. The ink, all the lippy fabric they always left na people's skin. And somebody can tend to be very uncomfortable in a crowd when they show their skin. And I go blame yourself for. Now you go get questions, say, hey, you be no say this thing they left at me body, why you not be telling me like change them? So we can advise in that direction. And then other thing again, the texture of the fabric determine the time of the season we for wear them. You understand? Like overseas, you get people like every season get the kind of clothes where they meet at the store, which we know they observe now. You will see very thick fabric. We get so much heat or plasticity in them, and you want what you're doing in March season. And you go out there, you feel so uncomfortable. You don't get pay me beaucoup money, but you're not comfortable. You don't even want to put inside the dress for more than 2 hours. You don't tire. You say, I regret this effort to make, and it's hindering our own business. It's among our own business. So when you know all those criteria, you highlight them to the clients or the customers. If the post were intelligent enough, it accepts. But some people can tend to be very, very difficult to deal with. Very, very difficult. Even if you advise them, they have all kind of excuses. Okay, because I am not the CEO of Orange. I am not the director of different companies, which they think say they see you close and they wear and they admire from there. They will say because I mean not need this, you know, value me, not respect me. They will say all sorts of words.
But that can be the case sometimes.
Most of the time.
Did they choose among your clients?
No, I don't differentiate people. I always represent class. I want good presentation. I don't want. They say doing business and staying in business is two different things. I just don't want to do business. I want to stay in business. I want my brand to thrive through, not just for Sierra Leone. That's why I don't concentrate too much on the Ankara or the Gara dye. I like to do.
Yeah, now that I just want to ask you, say, from all which you they talk today, where you they talk about the fabric, them, and not on to you they talk about the Ankara, the Gara, the country clothes, so then they famous. We'll talk about Sierra Leone.
Well, literally, every designer again have their own signature fabric which they work with. Just from the first question we asked me, say, how can somebody identify me out there? Like we have Pamusa is also a designer, a man. In literally always they work with the Gara dye. In fact, I made for understand, say, if you go get and cut it in this one, and they dye in your fabric them and it creates in pieces out of them. So I want for I can like those kind of differentiations wherein I don't need to copy you. If I start doing Gara, Madam Oki is doing Gara, Pamusa is doing Gara, lots of designers doing country clothes. But they always try for deviate myself from that, for stay unique in my own field, in my own area. So I don't, just as I said, I just don't want to do business. I want to stay in business. And for the kind of economy and clientele base we get at Sierra Leone, you just need to focus mainly on Sierra Leone stuff. You should think about the international markets. And what the international markets want to see, something that they are au fait with, they are used to. You understand? Though the Ghana fabric is good, and the quality tends to fluctuate. Even the country clothes, the quality is not constant. Sometimes you go and the fabric is so weak, but why it don't take so long at the store. So the way they sew and they cut are all on chain in your hand. And we are not responsible for that. They are the ones producing it. When you go back and complain, they go talk, they go say, not for blame them. So this country clothes has so much issues. The Gara dye, so many people they work with Gara dye. I want them to stay in their path. I want to stay in my own path.
In terms of experience, for so many people, and go tell you say, then tell me not to tell me, then go advise person for staying to business. Waiting on be your high and low moments as somebody waiting at the clothing industry.
Well, for me, since I start, I don't think I have a low moment. I've always had a high moment. The only time where I can consider it a low moment, which I don't see it as if my business is in a low scale, now when pandemic fall. So during pandemic seasons, business can tend to be slow. But during those periods, now they get into the interior. So I just don't do clothes. I venture into interior designing. Because during pandemic season, you find out, say, people spend less time at the office or workplace and much time at the houses them for them not get any disaster along the streets, you understand? So I started producing throw pillows, the comfy throw pillows, which people could buy a lot for me, and they use them at the houses them, at the bedrooms. I started to do window curtains. I started doing couch. I start to do flowers as well. Because it's an supposed to like flower, and my granny said they grow lots of flowers. So I copy that from them again. So I always have high moments because I like to do perfect job. I'm not perfect, but I like perfect presentations.
In terms of grooming, how well you don't build people around you? Like how you said, you don't admire your granny now, you don't get a whole collection of different things and where you into, how you don't bring people on board so that even though if you decide say for left now about your legacy, you're still there.
Well, literally, I don't train a lot of people, especially young guys. And I've trained a lot of them, but most of them
Why guys really?
Well, in a business we owned by a guy, whenever you see woman around, they always think say you have an affair with this woman. So that kind of feeling, I don't like it. I mean,
inside the gender equality.
well, I also there was a time I get some
because we really effect for the gender equality?
Okay, well, me, like one time, they invite me now one vocational institute for women for go do judgments about fashion and talk to them how for they do clothes. So I've been meet so many young girls there. So after the workshop or so, the head of the institute be called me. He said we get over 10 people we interested for can work with you in your office. I said no problem. I said the only thing is they should be prepared because designers are very unpredictable people. We are unpredictable. Mood swing is our everyday thing.
Why so?
I think it's just something we have. You don't need to be normal. Pressure from the client, drawing out inspirations, and so me, I think it's the attitude that is depriving me mostly not to have women too much around, because women are very difficult people to handle, delicate people, for me.
But majority of them are the Nigerians.
Yes, because they come to me and they pay me money for my services. I don't need any extra kind of help from them, but I render a service to them. So most of the time, I can't lie. Most women coming to me are much interested in me rather than the craft. I've noticed that. So when they come, they tend not to pay attention into this craftsmanship, into the business. They pay attention mostly to you. You understand? And then secondly, they pay attention to their fellow women coming to the store. You understand? They pick on them seriously. And I don't like it. You know, they will start to watch you wear and everything. They want, women, very competitive. So I don't like that kind of feeling. I don't want at the end when the woman don't go, you can't tell me, woman, who that this so? I hate to talk about people. I don't like to talk about people. My customers, I treat them with proper respect and confidentiality. So I don't want to infiltrate much into your private life. So women have such issues when you have them in the store, and they tend to spoil your job. Very lazy. Some women, very, very lazy. They will want to sit down and then they watch all the bobo there. They do all the work. So my personal assistant, that be for the camera. Most of the people that work actually able to work with, that people that work in sports and streets, say they are models. So most of the time when I get shows, I don't need to go out there and begin to search for models and say, come. So if I see you like a street kind of looking person, we can able sell out my brand, I can call you. I can approach you. Oh, yeah, of course. I love your skin tone.
Oh, thank you.
Your skin is very nice.
Thank you.
So most of the time, I can get me models in at my shop. They can come to say 2 or 3 times in a week. I can help them with transport, food, allowance. And if you get any function for go, I can design clothes for you where you go everywhere and people they ask you at the end. But I mostly like to work with men because they don't talk too much. They are always there at the shop. They don't give excuses too much. So I get woman there also. I get cook. I get cleaner when a woman. I get somebody who do the overlock when a woman as well. But they are the main crafts. When you call them, then they concentrate.
That brings me to the next question. Now, where we talk about certain people and they can get a stage where they reach now then crafts, they can tend for take the back seat, allow people where they can only train for they take the front seat now. What exactly they do now? You still into cutting of the pieces, or you can just do supervision for ensure say the brand still keep that kind name we don't build for yourself, because you do into several things now. We just make mention. You do into interior decor, you do couch there now, you do throw pillow. It's a lot for you. So in the fashion designing side, you still into the crafts mainly?
Of course. I'm very young. I don't even start yet.
Oh.
Yes, so I can always look at myself.
We get moving in the last step now. So you said not even started.
Well, for me, I've not even started. You understand? I've been into it for like 8 to 10 years now. But like, from Usai God don't take me from to Usai Ade. And I think I get a lot of time for sell out my message out there. So you don't need for put your hands in one basket. That's why I involve all of these kind of things. Because I want to make money. I want to create employment for young people.
That's good.
You understand? I want to carve a niche for my country out in the international market. I mean, one person is it. I don't force to belong. I always belong. You know, my presence always speaks volume. And since I am this young, you understand, I'm just clocking 35. I have a lot to do. So I am active and fully ready to take the brand into international level. So I am 100% involved. I'm always at the shop. I am there till 1 a.m. in the morning. That's why even when I approach me for do the interview, I tell her, it's been at 10 o'clock I can wake. I say, because I did late, yesterday I late. Because the time I can work very well, and the time customers they come again, you know, I'm able to concentrate fully on the job. So I can even sometimes they sleep at the shop for no more forget some job done. You know, since you get lots of orders, me like me shop. Not only now self I think for they do ready to wear, you know, because I always have people coming to me for sew and do the dress system.
So you know they cater for walking. Like I can just walk into the store, I see something, I grab it.
Ever since I start, I don't ever get time for do ready to wear. Now I don't be in the time for doing because I don't get a very big business when I don't set up now. It's a 3-story building where I list.
Wow.
Where like I want to live on the top floor. The second floor just be like all for my clothes. The basement is for my workers. I don't already put them in. I did a tab.
Wow.
And then yeah, it's a lifestyle. I don't do sell clothes or sell furniture. I sell lifestyle. I train them, advise them, draw them close to God. You know, take care of them very well. Teach them finishing skills.
You sound like somebody really spiritual because you don't even mention God. And
I am a born again Christian. So
really? Interesting.
in fact, my church contributes so much to me, business, because when you go to church, they teach you about the practicality of life. You know, so I get a lot of hope, aspirations again from my church. So I can make the best thing about me. Where I always like that for create a life for somebody. What I mean by that, I should live so that others live. You know, that's why I always encourage them to stay for the apartment where I create for them. I can monitor their moves, advise them how to take care of themselves, how to be presentable, just as how you see back. If you ever think of taking the back seats and allowing some people to run your business for you, if you don't train them how they should present themselves, presentation in fashion, presentation is paramount. It's the pinnacle of fashion. You don't need to speak out. They should know this is you.
Yeah.
You don't need to explain yourself so that people can understand what you do. You just need to be well presented, smell good, dress well, don't be all over the place. And there is something which we call juxtaposition in fashion designing. Don't have too much going on, too much.
So you're so into the fashion. You talk the fashion language. Even the
technical terms are all you use.
Like you saw the show say you live fashion.
Exactly.
You do fashion.
I normally tell people that we don't have designers in Sierra Leone. Because a true designer, when you meet it, I mentioned to you about being very unpredictable, which is one of my reasons of not having so much of women around. You understand? So, for me, trust me, I don't have even signboard in my shop. I don't have an Instagram page. Ooh. I don't do Facebook adverts.
But this is digital world.
But let me tell you why I always do that. Because I have so much people coming. We're coming back to the word presentation. How my pieces are being represented out there draws so many people to me. So I can say, if I put signboard there and say, Naya Hot Cindy, there will be lots of commotion. People will come. I am sure of that.
You sound so confident. And now they talk about digital transformation. Because even for we ourselves now, Liberty, not so this will be the one radio people them who come up from the radio, just can't find themselves in the digital space. And the world evolved now. So when you look at the industry, you say you do fashion designing, when you go now the Instagram, you see all of people helping there.
It helps.
So how are you so confident that I don't need to have an Instagram handle? I don't need a Facebook page.
It helps a lot when you have those handles working for you. But in school, when I was in school, I attended a grammar school, by the way.
Oh, Tidona, guys, give it.
Yes, we will be matching on Sunday. Oh. And then I proceeded to Fobe College. In terms of business for me, I was a business study. I was in a business business department at school. They said, when your business is struggling, you go into publicity. You understand? But as for me, my business is thriving very well. You understand? And I always like to control what I do. So when you go out there into the public, like like Instagram or Facebook, you'll be having lots of orders coming in.
Is that not what you want?
You will like it because you will make the money, but you will not stay long in it. Why I'm saying it? Because you want to grab every opportunity coming your way, and you will not be able to do proper work.
So you just believe, say, good cookery for non signboard.
Exactly. Do good job.
No, Austin, I'm not
let me finish up. I need to finish. Now you understand why I'm saying it. So, like, when you do good job, it speaks for itself out there. When the need for social media handles comes up, the mechanism on ground should be upscale. Lots of people should be involved. Like, if you have more staff, more machines, you understand, bigger space, which I'm already doing now. People advise me, say, Odson, the time you are launching this space, make sure that all your social medias handle are active and running. You understand? I just think that I don't need for chase the money, I need for chase the craft. You understand? So if I want for do all those social media handles, I for don't establish a very big kind of business. So when a lot of others that they come in, are they able to handle in the specification way I don't use to do. I'll start this business with nothing.
This is a debate we'll get to that time. This particular topic about you making use of the digital space, but you say you don't even get because they continue this debate at the same. Yeah, it's
and that's good talk because yesterday me said they go through the social media, they fan. Even in Facebook, you know the updates.
But you see, I get old page there.
Yeah, all.
I get Instagram more than 3 years. Then one thing again, when they spoil, we brand in a salon. When they go to the social media handles, they copy this style. Oh, it's expensive, and they try for fending tailor. When they do all that to we, they go begin fending tailor. They go get from Mitam. They go sew. And when Saloma they copy, and they copy from even the fabric. Which is, you can draw inspiration, you can like the style, but not mean say, perhaps you use again the same fabric for doing. And that Omago don't pay me 2 million for this dress, and they just walk around the street in subordinate, wear the same fabric and the same kind of clothes, you understand? You don't lose that customer. They go say, hey, So, Otsin, all these people can afford Otsin. I need to find somebody else.
So you're not affordable?
I am affordable, but I have standards.
So now the Jagabans that you begin
Not the Jagabans, no.
Oh my goodness.
No, not the Jagabans, but...
How you describe your clients? How you describe them? Financial wise?
I must say they are like the self-willed women. No, not the creme de la creme. The self-willed or self-empowered ladies. If I share self-empowered ladies. When you have self-empowered ladies, independent women, people that make their money for themselves, you understand? They are constant.
So it's not the minimum. Just a way of guiding. Maybe I go out for good just a way of guiding me. With the minimum amount where somebody for all, if you want to get maybe a top, just a top without the pants.
Well, it's varies. But when you come to me for so, I can always tell them, say, who say you want to wear this clothes go? Which time of the day you want to wear them go? You understand? All that one day, they give you the guide how to sew the clothes and how the costs go. We will meet at a cost.
So if I want to wear just a casual, if I just want to get a casual evening, maybe I just want to hang out with my girls, them, one go sit down.
But that's what we call smart casuals. It's the low kind of. You don't have to stretch out yourself for fix and
only for broke the bank.
Yes, we tell not they spend too much on smart casuals. So smart casuals literally all depend on the fabric quality.
I'm thinking with price.
It's still go round and round and round.
Price. I was maybe next Friday I want to hang out and if I call Austin, please. I just need a top.
I will have so many people looking forward to meet me one day if I call my price. Yes.
5?
No, 5
3,
is so
2,
no.
1.
Literally, my sewing cost when you come with your fabric, it's 600.
600 leons.
Yes, when you come with your fabric, that is like fabric will not get too much, like not difficult for handle. You don't so get out there fabric that we made with diamantes, with rhinestones, with beads. Those ones together. Now make it all depend on the fabric. Each fabric gets in cost because how the fabric they determine the time we get for take. For fix them.
So you model them whenever they want for hit the runway. They use any piece by Hudson. After that, now they get that. They ask because you say me I got from model.
well, me it's a form of encouragement for them. For when I will need them back for let them come. Wait till Akido, I know we'll give them all because when Akido fashions, Aki always showcase me clothes during Madeng beach festivals. So in order for like I encourage the models, I know we'll give them that video, but I tell them say if you get any function for attend, come and take one clothes. You understand? I can offer them the clothes. You understand? I've dressed like literally all the Miss Sierra Leones, Miss Universe. I've worked with all the young girls out there making their name for themselves in the fashion industry. And in the modeling world. So they all know me. They invite me for their functions. They've honored me with mentorship awards during the Salon Fashion Awards. One of my upbringings, now one of the people away, they do Salon Fashion Awards. So I would say you've contributed so much into my life. Because when you come to me, I tell you straight in your face, what are your negligences or challenges? I'm also a human. Like my first degree was in early childhood, so I know a lot of things about behavioral system. So your behavior, your gesticulations, your presentations, all of those considers when you wear your clothes. And we have some women which we love dressing because they tend to take care of themselves. When a woman, there are certain ladies that you place your pieces on, you understand? It attracts more than 50 women to come.
Oh, wow.
You understand? And don't just say, out in the old days, for skinny people or for the hierarchies, because everybody knows that it's so for the highest levels of people. So, But some women, the woman we say get a kind body, we for sell out. You know, we say for be skinny, but we have the criteria we look for. Oh no, say when somebody can come meet you, I would say yeah, but I just want to let you sew for me. You understand? We can help them out.
So you can look some particular.
We tell them say, not you want to, but we not say this clothes will they make for you. At the end, so many people can for come for us.
So if they look some particular woman, they go cancel the scenario so for me, just find a way you dodge, so for her.
It's hard. Because when you disappoint one, you disappoint.
No, because they talk about now, they look certain people, they look them body, you look the criteria, the way you get, where you don't set. Say, this person, if he wear me peace, they attract 50 more women than for cab. So you don't ever get in that position, also they look certain person, say this, if I make all the finest piece of it, will sit well, nine body.
No. And it's a honest fact. Everybody in this life gets a own strength. You understand? We get 100% the A game where would they look for, but everybody gets a own strength. Some people are ugly in the face, but they have like very nice torsos. You understand? They know how to carry themselves. Some people are very dark skinned. They know how to bring out sparkle materials. So the levels varies. It all depends on how you, the designer, can for create the piece for them. You understand? So it don't necessarily mean say me I know fine, I know go. Because you know one thing about Sierra Leoneans, they condemn themselves before even you are being condemned. We lack self-confidence in this country. Self-confidence, I don't see it in people. You understand? And then I become a neck fine, so a neck fine. Me when I saw this clothes, no go fits me like I can tell you, say, don't worry about it. There are other hidden treasures you have, which the other person they not get. You understand? Me, I don't think I will afford odd sin. The kind of people that they see so odd sin. In fact, even the social media handle, where they post your clients a day, just the certain people the way they work for, where they in their natural life. You don't say these people they don't pass me in a life. This time me boss this. If now me boss this, nine odds in the sofa. Who that me for confront odds in? You don't even come yet and listen to me. You don't already condemn yourself. So they get this kind of feeling. They rate you price level based on the people that we so for. They don't conclude already. Just the people that we so for. And for me, I deal with high-end ladies. Ooh. People that can afford it.
The bougie class.
Not the bougie class.
The bougie class.
I said the self-empowered women. Not the bougie class. The self-empowered women. It's quite an interesting interview. We get fun at the studio. I sure say when they watch, we enjoy. And that's what we can do on Fridays. We just want to keep them very relaxed and showcase Sierra Leonean talents. If you don't follow we programs them on Friday, we know say we showcase different people. Woman they into business, man they into business. And last week we start with the clothing industry. We bring in Mumini, and today we bring in another big name into the clothing industry. When I hot scene, they don't do it with this morning, they don't take we through. Also, it all started way back na Makeni. They draw inspiration for become a fashion designer from Granny. We raise them up and we get so much love for. And they don't take we through different technical terms them and kind of fabric the way they use and the kind of people the way according to I like for so far. Continue for watch the breakfast show where they bring on more interesting topics them inside the program this morning.
Well, as we continue the show and we still with Hudson, but now na time follow we go na in collection house follow we see the difference in them where they make not to just wait don't tell we for let una self go see and get an insight so waiting they make together with in crew. Well, we producer Princess Pierce bingo working at the collection house and at this bring for we.
Today again we continue as well we know last week Friday we look at fashion, especially man they're ready into the clothing line industry. Well, today I didn't at the Martin collection office. This are collection. We just not only go into improve the line, but also into your decor and several stuff they already do. And as you see, as you right at the front of the office, this are now the Martin collection. And then the box, let me just go inside and go look at some of the things I really get, because not only they into clothing line, same way so they into your decor, where we can see how to design the place inside everything. Just follow me go inside and see some of the collections from within inside. Inside about St. Martin collection, and this is a place where not only that about St. Martin they into clothing line, the same way so they into interior decor. That's not in this entire business they about. If you get you parlor, if you get you sitting room, or everywhere where you want to see a day in a proper design way, then be ready for make and put you place into a very nice position. As you can see from Usatina, you see the designs that they get. They also they do masticing of house, beautiful design as well, where they part of the St. Martin collection. And just like where you see and get easy to wear where you want when inside, because maybe you want for commode, but you no one for go through that stairs, for go out, for go sew or go do other things that will go take you so much time. Maybe you just want for you get an emergency for commode, you get this where they sell. Apart from this, and get different easy to wear clothes. Them you get the shorts we wear and you design them. We go ready for go out and just look good and smart as always. That's the they do now. You just see this place, see their designs of the things they really do. Look at this as well. Still on some of the St. Martin collection. This is one of the wares they when they get now. You can use that for go wedding, dinner. You can use that for go work and just go. Now some very decent. And one thing I noticed about their collections now that they not only they focus on African wares, they also get wares them from international and other places as well. Well, we can talk more about some of the things that we did there. I get somebody with me from St. Martin collection. We see them beautiful designs them. And this now a dress way, if you can see, it gets young, this are for somebody with extra and a very long, and it gets this handmade big design. So them particular designs there we get now, yeah. What's in this day for actually? I'm not about
like this week is we just done for the Ramadan for this to roast the people and this now just get some handmade there and free flowing dress. We will use we won't go for good places. We will use them where you know we will show any way on your body will find and fit into you.
Okay, well we also see this one as well. We very nice.
Okay,
and I'm not know about for do this.
This planting very machine that I will do for do the planting there. Okay. This if we use them like your part of like Ramadan business they will just make.
Okay.
Yes, for give out to the people and where they will get them.
Okay, well this is very nice. Well, apart from the clothes business where they do also, this collection they do different and other things them as well. We see this and next shelf, they also do one where you can put your office, your room, where you just want for design, right?
Yes,
so
yes,
I'm
sure.
not thinking about to do some of painting there and with them flowers in there as well when I get.
Okay, like this there like something they do with woodwork. Yes, original one there. Now made from really the automatic collection. Very short for them, they do one. Anybody will be made of family for doing for them very well.
Okay, so this how do you call this? Where this
vase.
Vase?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, we get something inside with there.
I see this as well.
Yes, this now like jewelries and the inside you get them for any customers.
Okay.
For distribution.
Okay. So just take me through as well. I'll just do this around here. You see, well, as you can see, viewers, you want for relax. You want to relax and just feel comfortable, cozy, maybe when you don't off or you just stress out. if you go through this, the way they make them chairs there, you just relax. So just tell me how much you about for some of them.
Okay, this is a couch that we do. Couch that you know that you use them even in an office. You will use them because very soft. But you don't want them. You want them. You get the best rest we get for leave now. Like out there for inside rest inside. After your job, you get time. You don't do anything twice.
Okay, so when they do mass sticking as well, when they design
painting, yes.
Design people panel like then where they have this place,
yes,
right?
We do everything like this. We
Part
do
of
teachers collection. We do everything like this. Back with the pins for you, the mastic. We do chairs them like this. All of this, then our Martin gets them. They make them. If you need them, we do.
Okay, this there are other designs there as well, right? They do have, because you see different kind of cushions then. You see this is very soft, where if you can take me to and see. So how not you go about to do them when they are
these are all like parts and for Martin they do this thing. Yes, they do very well. So like if you need them, you will contact on them, you will get them.
okay.
So we do this.
Okay, so what about them? The one they are, yes, the one they are swelling designs, they're really nice.
These them automatically they go through from them for them. Yes, they go out for them. If you need them, when you get to the line, we'll counter for you as you need them to them.
So then flowers them they as well. They want it them. Not so you can use the natural flower
Yeah,
and then artificial one
the
there,
artificial.
reverse as well.
Yes.
So how not go about for purchase some of them and make them so nice when they arrange in terms of when they get people parlor room, corridor, or even sitting room or the dining. How not go about for do them designs here?
Like this automatically the talents like it we do all the stuff there. But like this, that's something we get the idea. Say this, like location, this will get for the they go out for them. You get them, the guy will get them to you. This will say one time. In get for peanuts, so we be serious. Shower peanut, anybody can meet and they go say this is not the best side for them.
As you don't get from the person really in charge, now the Hudson Martin collection. If you just see through, not only that they into the clothing line business, they're also into interior decor, and they do different designs. As you just see, you see the kind of setup at the place. They get lights, they get the cupboard, they get so many things. So then they do now the Hudson Martin collection. For Liberty Online TV, me na Princess Beasley.
Alright, we continue with the breakfast show and we still get Hudson Martin at the studio with we, and that's now in showroom. Musa, we producer Princess Pias Bingo Waka. It don't show with the different quality, high end.
We know what's happening behind the scenes just now.
The high-end
So
things the way Hudson they make, and it's amazing for no say, not to just a tailor.
Yeah.
Okay, now not to tailor, then they call designers. Not just a designer, it also they into interior decoration. Brilliant idea. We don't see the pieces the way they produce before. We done this show. Hudson go show sign showroom then day, so maybe you the watch we go able for afford Hudson Martin.
Forget say no need this, you know I'm pressure.
Anyway, let's go now. Like I really, because behind the scene you myself really collate the kind of throw pillow they was see, the couch they was see and all. So that don't talk about that aspect there. You get people and back with you the mentor, people already train in that side there.
Yes, in fact, just as I mentioned earlier, they deal with me na house. Like me carpenter, the best time when they able work now beyond 12 o'clock at night. During the morning hours, why don't come on at the shop? Also they do the clothes. I come to the carpenter shop. And they mean to kiss down now and they do the job them together. So I get the carpenter staying with me with a family. Understand? I believe again, say when you get your workers them within you, around you all the time, you get the best out of them than when they can't work and they go, they can't work and they go. So many times when you need them, they're not keep it available. So then I would, in fact, when they do the things here, you can even just get them from a dream. You know, your inspiration can be caught up from a dream. Like when I come to the studio now, I admire the blend of colors. I don't draw a lot of inspiration from what I've seen. I can now understand that yellow and gold can still work together and it doesn't look too flashy. You understand? And I don't see when actually they use the local made stuff, especially like the natural flowers, what I see, they are natural. So I know are able to get a market because they see all the time now on the shows. So we go able to draw people that for can buy
you
from
need for send throw pillows. You need for send flowers.
I will send you some throw pillows for the studio.
Thank you.
That's my own part of the deal. So you keep it drawn, inspiration can come up at any time. So any inspiration can come, I can just wake, I come at Tima, I call the but Ali go to sleep, I say come. Then I explain what it don't kind of my mind. And
I let him transform now.
They begin to do them now at the monitor until we get a perfect job. So they are also learning, which is the main important thing. For pass on the ideas to them as well, because so many people are in their crafts, but they don't know how to become a sterling or a treasured piece out there. You know, we have amazing workers. We have people with truly talented in the field, but the whole packaging process, you understand, there the problem comes in. And I don't think say you alone and alone for you able to do everything. You understand? So when you incorporate other people, we get somebody really in charge of just for the spray the furniture. You understand? When I go kind of shine paper, he apply the varnish, he apply all the chemicals, seal all the oil, and he spray in there, and get for it in your money. You get first way they do the upholstery. Like if you didn't have your house now, you don't feel for change your chair because you let come, but you don't worn out. We can come. I will also do something what they call accentuation. I don't think say Princess mentioned that on the clip. Accentuation has to do with a facelift into your environment. You know, like the way you compound it, we can come and rearrange them. Clean certain side, put flower at a certain angle, put lights there. Lights could be very much important there, you understand? And also your house inside, like your living room, probably your chairs the back door worn out. We can do upholstery if you don't want to buy a new one.
I just imagine how you live in space, darling.
You mean the ambience and the...
Yeah, everything. How you go down set them all, the kind of culture you go get, the flowers, you dining. I just imagine when you talk at the time for picture.
Yes, well, me as somebody who loves space. You understand?
But you're not minimalist?
No, I'm not a minimalist.
Oh, okay.
I like to be extra. You understand? And especially when it comes to interior decor, I like to be extra. But for interest wise, I'm a minimalist. So when you get them together at the shop, you learn it, and every day they learn. When you come to me, like you always say, even my driver can say, when I come to Hudson, it's not only can learn. I learn so if the boy don't go now, he don't set up in business for himself. He always they come back and say, Mr. Hudson, the things and the most important thing again is that I don't even pay my workers by month. I pay them by day. Because when you keep the workman the money till the month done, then they make it a thief. So then they make thief not in my shop. You understand? Because every day they have an amount where they give them. Every Saturday, they only go with ample amounts for take care of themselves and their family. So at the end, they always have cash in their hands. So then they thief you. You know? So all that they are they trained in that light. You understand? You need to look good, you need to smell fresh, you need to wash every single day. You know, we can customer customer before you they smell, you get bad odor. Tell to the boy they clean the shop. Either they come here and do it. If you can't do it, I say go back and change. Go back. I would a super shop more than 30 times a day. Where you go now with shop. And the moment a customer come, someone can say, hey, Otsina, get the one get me 3 cents, knock out the broom now. So get back the debut. I say tell a shop, you get so many things that we keep hide behind. I say so most of the time as you go with a clean, disinfect the space and process it. So when you come to Otsi, I even get people who like when they don't tire from work. Like it's what I want come over to and just can't relax. You understand? Why all that did it happen? Because the place is decent. Some man would feel well, my customer. It was something they feel well. I want to come over to Otsi, I want to eat. Get me food like until last dollar eat. Do you know people now they can't stuff for eat? They go buy clothes, they go make one clothes. You understand? So we sell lifestyle. It's an everyday thing. We always have business going on.
Okay, well now we take few messages where people don't send at the program this morning. The first one they take now from Abubakar Rashid now Facebook. They say we have good designers, but we cannot pick them out. I remember Ranzo at Eastern Street. He was very good designer, but I wonder if he's still doing his work.
All right, still on the Facebook page, David Madi Koromase. Hudson is a man who knows his stuff, like a good craftsman who knows his place in the fashion world. Bless up, Mr. Designer, the sky is your limit.
Usman Lamin Siddiq na Facebook, they say this guy is truly professional. I'm so impressed. I pray we have more of such visionary professionals to thrive in our Sweet Mama Salon.
Abubakar Rashid na the Facebook page, they say, I am enjoying the technical terms. Do you cut patterns to give your tailors?
All right, more messages. We don't come na the program this morning. This other one, they say, Hudson is a man who knows his stuff, like a good craftsman who knows his place in the fashion world.
Irene Omaru Tholi say professionalism.
Well, quickly, I go over on YouTube and take one more, then we will come back and wrap up the program because of time. Desmond Conte na YouTube, they say, good morning, Khadija and Mabel. On a look, they enjoy this conversation. This conversation looks sweet, Bobs. Good job, guys. Indeed, it was fun. And Hudson Nomeka and Dawn at the studio.
Yeah.
It really come in prepared, you know, in craft, you know, it's in they do, and they don't take we through some of the things that we don't do. Don't go na the store. We don't show now some of the things the way they do. Quickly, Hudson, we wrap up the program now. Somebody we don't watch you this morning and know say don't inspire a lot of young people them doing business na salon now. We know say it's hard because of the economy and inflation. A lot of things going on. Waiting go be word of encouragement for somebody within the same business just like you.
Just as our baby talk again, I say, you don't need to chase the cash. You need to stay in the business, you know. And I don't see, just as the text I also say, somebody be in Eastern Street, we don't close. It must have been due to mismanagement. You know, that person will still get the craft on the inside of her, but the mismanagement again is another issue. And most of the time, the clientele based way they try for target us, just as our Mr. they say, are always the target certain clients. We are no say they are self-made individuals, wherein their money is constant. They will always come to you. Mm-hmm. You know, it doesn't mean their finances being guided by certain people. No. They just know more what they want and they will always come to you. So for me, for young people who are also aspiring to become a household name or fashion designer or any area or field you like to do in the terms of like the the carpentry area, the florist, the garage tie-dye thing, because if you know how to do good garage dye, people will come and buy from you.
Sure.
My advice or encouragement to them is that stay in business. And somebody has mentioned this to me several times. Sierra Leoneans are kind of very dishonest. When you are honest to people, be very honest to people. Don't just take the money and you don't give them what you take the money for. You understand? So be honest to your craft. Honesty is very important when you're honest with people, and be always willing to accept criticism. Take the good parts of it, throw the negative side of it. Criticism helps me. I learned a lot from my customers. You understand? If in terms of how the dress should look on them, they try to convince me and I learn through it. So positive criticism is something we should embrace as well, you know. And then thirdly, we don't need to depend on people when we want to do our business. Say, oh, I have to depend on my father or my auntie that has money to give me money to do business. If you raise your own capital by yourself, that capital will stay longer in your hands. But if you go out there, you said, I want to go and take money from so person to do the, you will not know the value of that money. But when you suffer yourself through it, and then you raise it just as I did, I never take a loan, I never had a grant. All that I am doing, I raised it by myself. So I cut down on my own personal pleasure stuffs, which will take a lot of cash from me. And then I concentrate in building a strong business for myself, which will take me through the rest of my life. Wow. You understand? Inspiring. Yeah, so try to raise your own cash. Don't do the extra things that is attached to sinful acts or in order for you to have money. No. When God sees what is on the inside of you, genuine one, you don't copy or try to imitate others. If it's genuinely on the inside of you, trust me, God will create the solution for that thing to be established.
Many thanks, Hudson. We joined in at the breakfast show this morning, and now a pleasure for no say Hudson also they into carpentry. Well, if you want to know that side of Hudson, tune in again, Nanette, one-on-one. It will tell we about the carpentry aspect of how they get in pieces then together, how they get in material then put together very beautiful couch, throw pillows for design your space. Well, now so the breakfast show go left you for today. Don't forget for tuning again every day, Monday to Friday, where they bring you interesting topics them where they deal with every day na the Liberty Breakfast Show. Mina Khadija Bangwa, they wish you all a blessed weekend.
And Mabel Kabase, get a wonderful weekend till we meet again. Goodbye.